We just arrived at the car rental parking place near the airport, and we are at one of the maybe more unusual places in Europe, Lithuania, in Kaunas. Not even the capital, but now we are right here, and we are waiting for our car. He will be here in about half an hour, and we'll pick up the car and go to our hotel. I'm here with my wife, and she actually thought we were going to Sweden, but I just pulled a reverse card and took her to Lithuania instead. You know, that's just much more exciting to go to Lithuania than Sweden, you know. So yeah, now we're here, and we look forward to eat a lot of different things and walk around and see the attractions. If they have any attractions, I don't know, a little spontaneous, but we'll see. So the first thing I noticed when we came here is the prices. Much cheaper than Denmark. Like, for example, this one, it's sparkling water from Denmark, the airport in Copenhagen. It's 30 Danish crowns. That's very expensive. But just when we arrived at the airport here, I noticed the prices were much lower, like about 10 crowns. It's much cheaper, even in the airport. So I'm looking really forward to see the rest of the things here. Like, what are you able to eat for a good budget compared to when you go outside in Denmark. The question will probably be, why did you go to Lithuania of all the places you could go to? First off, one of the reasons is I haven't been here, so I like to visit as many places as I can all over the world. And the second reason is that it's very cheap, like really cheap. So I gave about 2,200 Danish crowns for a plane, for 2 people, a car rental, and hotels. 5 days. That's probably the cheapest vacation I've ever planned. We were supposed to go to Sweden, but I didn't really feel like driving 7 to 8 hours to Stockholm. So wouldn't it be cooler to see a whole new country we haven't been to? Yeah, that's the reason. I like to visit everywhere possible without judging them for being, you know, boring or not well known. That's the exciting part of traveling. With my wife beside me. Yeah. The weather is really nice actually. It's a bit cold, but the sky is clear. And when you sit down, it's actually really nice and warm. So you can see, like, there's no clouds in the sky. So we just got our car rental. It was actually a Volkswagen Polo, but I think we got an upgrade here, a hybrid Toyota. Green one, and we'll get around the country with this car. So nice little upgrade. Automatic gearbox here instead of a manual, so that's already much easier than the Polo. So we'll be on our way. Just came to our hotel room. It's quite nice, already laid there, so yeah, and then we'll be out and see what we can find to eat. Parking lot here, that's our car. See? And here's the bathroom, nice and clean. Yeah, so this creepy back alley actually leads to the main walking street, and this walking street is one of the biggest in the Baltics, at least that's what I heard. It's a bit quiet, it's a big church right there, but we are quite hungry. Wow, it's okay, it actually does look very long. So, right in the heart of it all. Yeah, let's see what we can find to eat. We found some place where some cakes we can eat. This place, Pinavija. So let's see what's inside here. Some delicious cakes. It's really delicious. I think we'll try one, and of course I know which one I would like to try. The one with the pistachio. It wasn't long before we found a nice little cafe to taste some dessert, and I love dessert. We got this one. It's some kind of biscuit cake with pistachio, and I'll taste it just in a moment. I also bought some coffee, cappuccino, so we'll see it. Thank you. Thank you. I think we'll trade and taste the pistachio biscuit cake first. It smells real nice. Wow, it's really good. I love pistachio. This is really tasty, like a massive pistachio paste with biscuits. It has a really intense pistachio taste. It's very dense, but very delicious. Like I would say, 9 out of 10. Like really, really good. And the cappuccino and this one was 6.2 euros. So that's like really cheap in Denmark. Yeah. Also the cappuccino, let's take this one. It's with oat milk because we have lactose intolerant. Although fart a lot. It's good. So that bakery was really good actually. Looked high-end, but not high-end prices. But I'm still hungry, so let's find some more. While walking this creepy road here, we found a place called Bazooka, and they do not sell illegal firearms, but they do sell sushi rolls. See here, not something I have tasted before. I think we'll try one to share. Yeah, let's see. I have one with Nemo, the fried one.
With the salmon, yeah?
Yeah, with the salmon, yeah. It'll be good. It's quite apparent that Lithuania has been on Soviet Union country before, because the streets looks it's actually quite clean, but does look a little weared out, like this place here. But you know, it's not the worst. It gives character, so makes it all authentic. Look at the building right there. Looks like building from the World War II. So we got a sushi roll, and we ordered the one with salmon, and it's very heavy actually. Oh, it's very heavy. It was 9.5 euros. Wow, it looks like this.
You gonna make a review of us?
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Denmark.
Denmark?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so we're just making a YouTube video.
Nice.
Yeah. The reviews were good, so we hope it's good. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. So. Yeah. Nice guy. It's very big. This is very unhealthy. I would say it's not something I have tasted before. Actually, it reminds me of the sushi we had in Madeira in Portugal. They also fried this, but not in this way. This is more like a sushi wrap, some kind of. But it actually does taste good. And salmon and cucumber and iceberg and some rice and cream cheese. It's tasty, I would say, but not strong. Something I normally would eat. Like I would rather prefer to eat normal sushi, but I'd say I'd give it a 7.5 out of 10. Also, it has some teriyaki inside. So yeah, it's all right tasting. I don't mind that I tried this one. I just talked with the owner and he told me that I told him we were from Denmark, and he said like people from Sweden and Norway and Denmark, they have a kebab and pizza, and in Lithuania we have sushi roll. And he told me that he was the one who made it first, and all the other places are starting to copy him and they try to improve the recipe. It was tasty, nice guy. I would recommend to taste it because it's very different. Yeah, let's move on to the next places. We haven't been walking a lot more before we found something that's actually a little dear to our hearts. This place called Chacapori. It's a Georgian food. It's like bread with eggs and cheese. It's very simple, but it's very delicious. Like, we have been to Georgia and it was one of our favorite dishes that we got to taste there. So I think we'll try it just for the nostalgia. So yeah, my favorite kinds was this one, the Chacapori, the one with Georgian cheese, egg yolk and butter. Like in Georgia, like it's very delicious. Like they made it all fresh. They had like cows walking all the way, where also on the highway, and I had to watch out. So yeah, we're hoping that it's at least half as good as in Georgia. And it looks like just the one we had in Georgia. So you're supposed to stir the yolk around. I think so. At least I remember it like that. And it's butter and cheese and egg yolk. Yeah, and it's Georgian cheese. It's really good. It's exactly like the one we had in Georgia. It's very soft, the bread. It's very moist of butter and cheese. Just from dipping it, taking the side from it, dipping it, you can already taste that it's really good. Oh, it's not wrong. I really don't have to taste the stencil because I can already tell this is really good. I'm actually just going to eat it with my hands. This is incredibly good. I would actually give this, I had to give it 10 out of 10. It's really good. Very delicious. You have to try this sometime. We only took a medium one, but the amount of cheese is really a large amount. It's like half of the weight is cheese, and it's good quality cheese. I would say for two, a medium one is fine. The good thing about this place is we aren't able to walk very far before seeing a new place, another bakery, and this is Ali Sckoladi. It looks like this. Hello. Very nice. Did you make them?
No. Sell them.
I just sell them. That's equally as important. So we actually decided to come inside and eat another cake because why not? You can't have enough of cake. And this one is with passion fruit and white chocolate and almond biscuits. And yeah, that's it. She told us. So let's try this one. Oh, it's very soft. Ooh. It smells a lot like passion fruit. Some kind of mousse. Very soft. A bit cold. I don't know why I expected it to be a little cold. And like a cake-like texture down here. It does taste a lot like passion fruit, but I do think it should be a little more cold. I don't know, maybe a little disappointing. Like, I don't know why I expected a little bit more. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. That's fine. In about 3 hours we have already eaten ourselves full by quite a mile. So now we are really thirsty. So let's see if we can find something to drink. There's a lot of cafes around here and another Georgian restaurant. And over there's a gelato shop. I think that one's a cinema. Let's look around to see if we can find something nice cold to drink. The dessert, I think it was good, but it should have been cold. The taste of the mousse was a little bland, but the passion fruit made up for it, so that's why I gave it 7. I haven't planned any of these places, so all the places you see are spontaneous. And now we are at this bridge over the road, the river going there, the stream, the river stream. Not many people around here actually, but it's also Monday, so a lot of the stores are closed on Monday here. Normally it's Sunday, but it's actually smaller when it's in Monday because a lot of people are free on Sunday but are working on Monday anyway, so yeah, maybe that's why. Very pretty. We saw this street art place, Ukraine victory sign. I don't know what that is, some kind of robot or something, I don't know, and then some text on the side. Can't make out what this it's not in English, can't be bothered to translate it, but yeah, it's really cool, really cool. And back at the main walking street here, the lights came on. Maybe we can reach the Kaunas Castle from here. I don't know if it's too long away. There really aren't a lot of people here, but it's really pretty. I don't know what this is. I don't know. It's a musician theater, I think. Muzikinis teatras. Yeah, that's probably a theater from music. Looks really fancy with the lights. It kind of reminds me of Champions League, the opening. The champions! This walking street is actually very long, so they weren't lying, but I think like the longer we are walking on this street, the more creepy it gets, kind of. It's a lot more dark and much less populated, but it's still Monday, so maybe people are just going home for work tomorrow. It's creepy, but it's also a kind of cozy. So there's a lot of cafes and just not a lot of people walking the streets here, but the cafes are open. I don't think the castle is much longer away from here. I think this part of the city is actually the old part of the city. The buildings are getting much older looking and made of bricks, and also see the ground also looks more old. We made it to the castle of Kaunas. Before that, in front of us is the tooth of the beast of Kaunas. It says that over here, if you can see it, it's also dark. It kind of looks like a shark tooth, megalodon, I think it's called. This is fake. I think it's probably fake because, you know, kind of looks like the size of a T-Rex. Over here is the castle of Kaunas. There's no people around at this time. And the castle here, and a bridge over to the castle. Looks like maybe there were water down there before. It looks like that. It's for protection. The river is over there, if you can see it. Just going to cross the bridge here and look at what we're able to see. Looks really cool. Kind of reminds me of The Witcher. Come on, Roach! I would say if it was The Witcher. You can see the flag is just here. I think it kind of looks like the knight on a horse. That's it right there. Cool. Kind of looks like a chess piece. And here is the castle inside. I actually thought it would cost something to come inside, but apparently not. It's very cool. Very medieval kind of vibes here. It's funny to explore places like this. The opening of the light here. Oh, it's just the other side of the castle here. Maybe Rapunzel is up there. Let's just explore around. Looks very old. I think it's from maybe the 16th century, I don't know. I'm not exactly sure actually, but some glass there. And there's maybe someone drink some beer and spilled the glass. Although it's dark over here, but let's take a look anyway. There's actually nothing around here. There's a church. The rest is too dark. Right? It's pretty cool. I think I'll head back now. It's also kind of late now. I just think we'll go back to the hotel. Pretty tired, and my wife's also tired. Hope we can find a bus back. Hope we can manage that. At least we have more walking to do tomorrow. We just came back to the hotel and went to the supermarket before we came, and we found some yogurts, different kinds than we're used to. This one with gooseberries and pear and chocolate. Never seen a yogurt with that. And this one with it's a Greek yogurt with figs. So we'll try that and see how it is. So we'll try this one with gooseberry first. Ugh. So we'll try this one with gooseberry. What does it remind me of? Like it looks like green grapes. I don't know if that is tricking my mind, but it kind of feels like it tastes like grapes. I would give it a 7.5 out of 10. Let's try this one with figs. It's a Greek yogurt. They don't actually smell like the taste they are supposed to taste like. Oh, this one is good. It actually has some fig parts in it. And it actually does taste like figs. This is good actually. I'd give it 8 out of 10. Okay.
Dus we see figs parts. Dus we see fruit pieces.
I meant fruit pieces. Now the last one with pear and chocolate. Never tried anything like that. It really does smell like pear. It kind of looks like stracciatella. What is it? Stracciatella ice cream, but it smells like pear. And it also reminds me of the stracciatella ice cream or the yogurt, just with pear taste. It's all right, like 7 out of 10. That's all for today. I'm going to get some breakfast at a bakery just around the corner here. It looks real nice. It's like this one is the right one. Habits Bakery. Matcha mango latte. Smells a lot like matcha. It's alright. I'm not a big fan of matcha, except when it has a lot of sugar. And this has a lot of sugar. It does taste like mango. It's alright. I'd say like 6.5 out of 10. Tuna ball came. It smells real nice actually. Came really quick. Let's taste the tuna and egg ball. Tuna here. Some lentils. I think it's lentils. This is actually really tasty. It has a lot of flavor and spices. Really good. I told her we wanted something without bread because we ate a lot of bread yesterday. So this is a nice change of pace. I never tried something like this in the morning. And there's a lot of people here. It says a lot. It's like a yogurt with some vegetable on top. Maybe you're supposed to mix them together like this. I don't know. Give it 8 out of 10. So now it's my wife's turn to eat it. I made a mistake. It's apparently bulgur and not the lentils, but it's really good. There's also some artichoke. I don't know what it's called in English. I'm a real big fan of that. But the rest of the bowl is well put together. It also goes well with the yogurt and vegetables here. Makes it a little more neutral. So yeah, it's good. It's salty and actually quite spicy. I didn't expect that in Lithuania. It was a trendy, noisy place. Of course, you couldn't see that on the Google reviews. It did taste good. Tuna, of course, wasn't fresh. It was just from the can. But the rest of the dish was pretty tasty. There was also some cakes and croissants and pastries, but we chose not to eat one because we'll probably eat a lot of them at this trip. And now we're heading back to the car and to our next destination. This is the more local areas of the old Soviet Union, Lithuania. You can see the buildings are much more worn out around here. We are on our way to the Central Market. Maybe we can find some more to eat there or not. We'll see. So when I go on my travels, I like to rent my own car because I really hate to take public transport. It gives you a different kind of freedom when you can take your own car. You get used to it, to the traffics, new cities, you get used to it all. Just arrived at the Central Market. This huge building is the Central Market. Kind of looks like the one in Latvia. They also have a large Central Market. So let's see how it looks, if there's anything interesting. So this part looks like it's. Oh, der var jeg over mere. Stupid. This part looks like the meat area, the butcher. Besides that, looks like behind it vegetables, fruit, maybe some local produce. Looks a little cheaper than the supermarket actually. Fruit. They are preparing for Easter.
Some tea, pina colada. Interesting local snacks, honey. Just saw this tea shop here. They had a very nice smelling tea. Had to buy some. I do like fresh tea, which isn't in a bag. So bought 2 different kinds. I also have all kinds of spices here, but we are flying with Ryanair, so the space is limited. As I told before, I knew we were going to find some more bakeries, and it wasn't long before we found a local one with some nice pastries, kind of like Danish pastries. This one looks like Danish frøsnaver. But this one over here, I haven't seen those before, so I think we'll try those. Hello. Can I have one of each of these? Yeah, one of each. And one of those. Smells like vanilla. It's kind of like a upside down brownie. It's quite moist. I think it's apricot inside or maybe orange. It's alright. It's a little sticky from the sugar. I would say like 7 out of 10 from this one. And then the other one is with cinnamon, I think. This is more hard. Looks more like a donut, some kind of. I think it's hardened sugar. It's hard on the outside and it's soft on the inside. So this is better. It tastes more like caramel, like a little burnt caramel. But I actually kind of like it. Simple but good. Let's say 7.5 out of 10. And these two together cost €1. So the central market was a little smaller than I expected. I think it goes longer that way, but I think it's more like a furniture and maybe clothes. We're not very interested in those things, we're more interested in eating. So moving on to the next place. Damn, the traffic is crazy into the city of Kaunas. A good thing that we are going out of the city. So yeah, damn sucks for them. And good for us. Woo! It's not even rush hour yet. The time is 11:30. The sun is up. I don't know if we can see it on the camera, but we are in April. It's starting to snow. Let's see if it gets more violent later on. But we're a little higher up altitude than when we were in the Kaunas. Maybe that's why it's snowing up here, I don't know. But much as I know, there isn't any mountains in Lithuania. That's also cool, or not so cool, because I don't like snow. Okay, I actually noticed it's not snow, it's hail. Old Lithuanian capital, it's an archaeology UNESCO park now, but you're not able to enter with car. We saw somewhere else we could start. Maybe we can park the car there and come inside. There it sucks. So now we came to the old capital of Lithuania. There aren't actually any people here, just some workers here who's making some maintenance, and a church here. Just look around the church in a bit and see what there is. It's nice and quiet. Actually real nice. There's no people around. Very relaxed. Very pretty. Now that we're here, let's just visit the church. Looks old and nice architecture. Kind of reminds me of Elden Ring. Maybe there's a boss beside this door. Very cool. Oh, it's actually very cold inside. I think the entrance to the archaeology site is just beside this church. So I don't know if it's the date of the church, but if this date is true, then it's more than 600 years old. Just besides this church, there was an entrance to this massive archaeology site. There was no one there, so I just presume it's free. But this place looks huge. There's no people here. It's the old capital of Lithuania. The buildings were of wood, I think. So there aren't a lot of buildings left, but the landscape is pretty nice. And the place is called Kernavė archaeology site. Just walk around for a little bit. I don't want to walk around all the way because it looks very big. It's really cold. The rest is pretty empty. This is what it looked like 800 to 900 years ago. Now it looks like there's only some newly mades just in the middle. The rest are gone. Sitting here, it's actually very peaceful and quiet. The sun is very bright. It's still cold, but it does heat you up a little bit. It's actually nice to sit here and just look down at the old city or the fields. There's also some place over there I want to go and check out. So back here at the church, there's looks like an old kind of shop or a restaurant, a cafe, but it looks like sadly it's closed off. There's all this museum. Yeah, it does look like a bar or cafe, but not open today. This castle, can't remember the name. It's in Trakai, and it's very nice. It looks very cool, and there's some restaurants around here. We can also taste some local Lithuanian bakeries. Can't remember the name of that either, but it was with cheese and something like that. Yeah, exciting times, and it's also cold times. And a place. Trakai, a small city near the water here, and it has its own castle in the water, but they also have authentic Trakai dishes, and one of them is this one, Kibinai. They also had it in the bakery in Kaunas, but I thought we'd try it here. So actually that place had very bad reviews, so and it wasn't the place I found. We're going to the other place, and, which has better prices and better reviews. But you can see it's a touristy place with all the touristy stuff here. It's really cold. We'll go over there later, but for now we just need something to eat. So this food truck actually has better reviews than the other place. And I took the one with vegetables and spinach and one with chocolate. It said gourmet. Well, they're smaller than I thought, but they kind of look like Turkish pork, but I don't think it's the same. This one was with Nutella, I think. Oh, not exactly Nutella. I think it's a little too sweet. Not too much chocolate, more like sugar. The bread is a little crumbly. I don't really like it. So maybe for more like for children. Give it a 4 out of 10. This one is large. It looks like it just has have onions inside and maybe potato. It also has carrots. Kind of reminds me of Asian dishes actually. It's a little boring actually. I'll give it a 5 out of 10. At least it's hot in this cold weather. Now it's snowing again. Oh! This one has cheese inside. What I also have in my mouth, all the snow. This one is actually alright. This is a 7 out of 10. It's the best one. So, let's see if we can manage to reach the castle in the water without blowing away. The snow has gotten worse. That doesn't hold us back. We still need to reach the castle if we can over the bridge here. Suddenly we can't see anything. Just a couple of minutes ago there was a bright sunlight, and now there's almost like a fog. We can't see anything. Although I have gloves on, but they aren't helping a lot. Not a lot of people here, not very surprising actually because of the weather. Whereas it's actually a nice place. It'd probably be better in the summer, but still cool to see. It's a little small island here. The castle is also on a small island from medieval times. This all reminds me of Witcher, like all of it. Got a Eastern European vibe, and I don't know, it's cold. What's it called? Bogs of water, and only misses some monsters. Very Eastern European style, or Baltic style. Oh, there's actually some tourists here. So the sad realization is that I don't think you can come inside, or maybe, but it looks like they're renovating the place. Oh, it actually looks like you can come inside. Castle here. It looks like they have all kinds of medieval props. Wow. Looks very medieval. Yeah, they'll have a renovation here. A courtyard here. Torture instruments. There's a church there, and maybe where the lords used to live here. Yeah, it's very cool. And as soon as the hill or the snow came, it went away, and now the sun is back again, and in like a couple of minutes the hill and snow will be back again, probably. But for now, we'll enjoy the sun. So yeah, that's the castle, and we'll be moving on. So the thing with the Eastern European hotels and Airbnbs is that they are very creepy when you come inside. So this is what you see when you come in, like a creepy cellar here, dim light, makes you think, uh-oh, did I get scammed? And then, oh, much more clean and light colors, and also smells nice. And then here our apartment. Yeah, looks totally fine. Stark contrast to what we saw outside. Just came to Vilnius after checking in our hotel. We wanted some coffee because we already got tired of all the snow. It drained our energy, so we found this place. Elska coffee. Sounds almost Danish, but it's probably Swedish. It means I love coffee. I got this cappuccino with macadamia milk. I haven't tried that before. We usually get it with oat milk or almond milk. I don't like the almond milk, but maybe it's good with macadamia milk. I think it's better than with almond milk, but it's not as good as oat milk. It makes it a little creamy, but the aftertaste is a little weird. I would say I still prefer it with oat milk. I would give it a 6 out of 10. Live your life like that guy. Nice logo, I would say. It's really appetizing. I bet the chocolate flavors are the best ones. And here's some more Soviet era buildings. I don't actually know if they're from Soviet era, I'm just assuming. But they do look very worn out. So the foods in Lithuania seems like they are like farmers' food. I'm not sure, but it looks like past times they made use of what they had, potatoes and beetroot and stuff like that. I'll see it later. Cold beetroot soup and some potato dishes. And these streets here looks very nice, more classical, and gives me old vibes, like in 1800s, not medieval vibes like other places. But here now we are on our way to the tower on top of the hill and the cathedral. Around there we also find some restaurants where we'll get some Lithuanian dishes, and we are looking forward to taste those. So this place seemed interesting because they had this Lithuanian cheese donuts inside. Very pretty inside. Hello. Is that the cheese donuts? Whoa, they're big. Can I have one?
Okay. Anything else?
No, just one. Cottage cheese donuts inside, which I totally remembered. So we went inside and she insisted on us getting more than one because they are airy, and they do seem very airy, but as we try all kinds of different things, I don't want to eat like 3 or 4 of the same thing. So she said one person could eat 3 to 4 because they're so airy, but I think one is enough. I can't really taste the cottage cheese. It does just taste like dough, fried dough with some powdered sugar on top. Nothing special actually. They're €2 per ball. If you bought 4, it quickly add up, like 4 per person. I think I would eat like more than one of those. One is fine. Yeah, I would give it 4 out of 10. Fried dough, nothing special. Looks like we are at the Cathedral Square here. Behind that, behind the trees over there, the tower is, and of course we'll try to visit them both. Square looks real nice. It's very clean and big open space. So it kind of looks like a lighthouse Oh, the cloud there doesn't look very good. I hope we can manage without the hail or rain again. It looks really nice. The sun is very nice, even though it's cold. I do enjoy historical buildings. But it kind of looks like a lighthouse. Reminds me of the one in Florence, although it's square and not round like this one. I think they made fake eagle sounds to scare off the birds, but it scared me for a moment there. Found the tower, and it's called Gediminas Tower, and I think there's a lift up there somewhere around here. It looks really cool, like a lone tower on top of a hill, and the hill is very steep. But this picture right here looks very nice. So I found the lift, and it's right there. Goes on top to the tower. It's a short trip. Was a part of a castle in the 15th century. So some remnants of the castle wall, which is back there, but it's only the tower itself which is still standing. It's only €3, so won't break the bank. The old castle part here with the money offerings, and here is the lift.
Push up, please.
Ain't that fun? I actually just saw that you were able to walk stairs from there. If I knew that before. Anyways, view of the city. As you can see, the broken walls from the castle. Oh, arrived. That was quick. Wow, that's the tower. The view of the city is actually really great from here. It's very windy, so I don't hope the wind noise will disturb the video too much. But yeah, it's really great view from here. It's actually free to get up here. Just us that didn't know you could take the stairs. Yeah, real nice. And the tower is here. Looks like this. An old castle. Yeah, real nice. That's also this side of the view of the city. Churches there with some interesting architecture, but I don't really feel like going all the way over there to see more churches. Like we've seen a lot of churches in our life, so I think that's enough. I think that's all for attractions in Vilnius that I want to see. The rest will be walking around and see what there is to eat. The more interesting part, I like to try to imagine how it was like in the 15th century. Like some enemies here, and you had the bow and arrow and try to shoot them down. So now we go down again. It was a cool experience. Very cold up there. Now we are going to find something to eat, and I think it's going to be some Lithuanian to end the day with. I found a place, this place, great. It is a traditional Lithuanian restaurant with a mutton spin, I think. Let's try that. First we got our drink. It is a mango lemonade, which is said they make themselves. While we're waiting on our food, I'm just going to try this fast here. It does taste quite good actually. It is sparkling water and some mango juice, I think, and there's also lemon and apples inside, I think. Is that pretty good? I would give it 8 out of 10. So now we're waiting on our food. So we got our food and I chose to get some traditional Lithuanian food. And this one is fried potato with mushroom inside. And this is beetroot soup with some more potatoes. And this is herring on rye bread with potato and eggs. So I'm gonna be real here. This is not something I normally would order, but I like to try some new things. It's always fun to try the national cuisine of the country we visit. Let's try the potato with mushroom. It smells good, actually. It looks like this inside. And there's some, I think it's mayo or sauce or something, I don't know. But I'll try it with it. Like this. It tastes good. It's like crispy outside and soft inside, like mashed potato inside, and the mushroom actually does it good. And the sauce, this is pomegranate, I think. With some chilies. No, it's not a chili, it's sweet. I don't know what it is, but it's kind of sweet, pepper-like. Yeah, this tastes good actually. I'll give it, I'm not gonna lie, I'll actually give it 8 out of 10. Let's try the soup with beetroot. Doesn't sound very appetizing actually, but it looks like this with pink color. It's cold. It kind of smells like cucumber actually. Yeah, it's okay. I don't know. I mean, it's not bad, but give it like 5 out of 10. But it's not bad. Let's just try this potato also real quick. That's just normal potato. No spices or anything. I wouldn't even rate that. So the last one, rye bread. We also have that in Denmark. So let's see if there's anything different from the Danish one and this one. It's herring and egg and potato, and I forgot the last part, but let's try this one. It does taste actually like the one in Denmark. But it has some layers of different tastes. I would give it a 6.5 out of 10. Overall, it's alright. Oops. And all this was how much? Maybe 25 euros. That's alright to taste the national cuisine. But yeah, that's fine. And nothing more to it. My wife actually likes this, so if it's just me who doesn't like it so much. There's a taste of dill in the soup, which she likes. And also, I forgot to mention, there's also cheese inside this. Very soft cheese. It's a little salt, but it tastes good. I would recommend to taste this because it's different and has a unique taste to it. The rye bread one is a little boring actually. It doesn't taste of much, but the soup is very different and unique. We are in a mall right now called Acropolis, and normally I'll never go into a mall when I'm on vacation or traveling, but this place is actually alright, and it's extremely cold outside, so that's why we chose to come into a mall. Wasn't long before I got really tired at the mall, so now we are back at the hotel again. And before ending the day, we got some more snacks. This one is a red velvet cookie. I've never seen one of those before, so let's try that. Smells like normal cookie, but it's red. Can't really remember how red velvet tastes, but this tastes like a cross between gingerbread and a cookie, and it's all right. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. It's a little sour actually, and it has a little taste of vanilla also. It's all right, crispy. Found this kefir yogurt like drink with dates. I have tasted kefir before, but not with dates before, so maybe it's good, maybe not. Can't imagine it's not good, like dates is very delicious. Ugh, it's spicy. I'm just kidding. It tastes of kefir with a hint of dates. It has like the honey taste like dates has. It's not really something for me. I give it a 5 out of 10. It's probably full of sugar also, like all the other things I've eaten. So, everybody has seen the Dubai chocolate with pistachio and Chacapori, but has anyone seen the one with coconut, the poor man's edition? I call it the Dubai slums chocolate. So let's see how this one is. So the packaging is looking like a gold bar, but it's probably only aluminium. Wow, look at that. It does look like a cheap chocolate bar, and it looks all right for the price. So let's see how the snap is, if it matches the Dubai chocolate one. Does smell like coconut. It has some Chacapori inside, but I don't think milk chocolate goes very well with it. It does taste a lot like coconut. If you like coconut, this is probably very good. I'm not the biggest fan of coconut. For €3, it's a price that everyone can manage, unlike the Dubai chocolate one. So I'd give it a 6 out of 10. It's very sweet. It should be dark chocolate, but for the price, it probably can't be. From Lithuania, but produced in Turkey, like all the other Dubai chocolates are, most of them. So no more for today. I think we have eaten variation of different things. Some were good, some were less good. Yeah, that's all for today. Hello guys, today we are in Vilnius, Lithuania again, and we're going to start the day off some breakfast at a restaurant I found. I think it's a nice restaurant. It's called Hinsa, and it has some Central Asian inspired dishes, like from Uzbekistan and so on. I have been to Uzbekistan, love that food, so we're looking forward to try some of that. Saw some interesting on the menu. Uyghur national cuisine, and it has some different things. I think I'm going to try that. I've never tried a Uyghur dish before. The restaurant is also very pretty. Some nice patterns on top. So unfortunately they didn't have the Uyghur dishes ready. It was first ready at 2 o'clock, and by then we aren't here anymore. We picked something else. We got our starters here, and this is mousse, and it is with pumpkin and mutton, basturma and baba ganoush, muhamra and naan. So it's a mix of Asian dishes. So this is more Uzbek, and this is more Arabic and a little Turkish, and this is Indian / Pakistani. So we'll try the hummus first, and first of all, the starters are really big, bigger than I thought, so maybe we ordered too many, but won't be a problem with me. It's very hot. looks very crispy and fluffy at the same time. This is with mutton and onions inside. It's very oily. It does taste like the one in Uzbekistan that I had. That one was like €0.5. This one, €5. So different part of the world, but the same dish. It's very fatty. I'll give it 8.5 out of 10. The next one, the one with pumpkin, and I haven't tasted with pumpkin before, so it looks the same. Some cabbage and onions inside. It's the same bread, so it's also crispy and fluffy. Not as good as the one with mutton, but it's good vegetarian alternative. Giving it 7.5 out of 10. Very hot. It does taste good. Oh, this one is Momara or Baba Ganoush, one of them. I can't remember which one it's with. I'm going to taste it with some naan. Mix the cultures together. I think this one is Baba Ganoush with eggplant and olive oil, some parsley. It does taste good, it's very creamy. Typical Arabic dish, starter dish. I would say this is 8 out of 10. It's good. Next one, Mahamra. Anyways, so this one is with peppers, I think. Oh, this one's better. It's also slightly spicy. It has garlic and peppers and olive oil and parsley. Also goes well with bread. I'll give it a 9 out of 10. This is really good. And the last one, I know this one because I'm Turkish. It's pastırma. Maybe the Uzbek version. This is dried beef, dried on a rack or something, I don't know, for over time. It actually does taste a little different than the one I'm used to. It's slightly spicy. Usually there's like outer layer of spices. I can't remember what spices they are. They're also a little spicy, but this is actually without the outer layer. And the meat is spicier than I'm used to, but good. And it's 100% protein. The one we get in Turkey is better. I'll give it 8 out of 10. But the Turkish one is better. And bread is good also. That's also 8 out of 10. Well, now we are waiting for the main dish, Uzbek pilaf and mutton. But these starters were really good actually. So we got the Uzbek pilaf here. Oh, what's it called? Plov. That's what they call it in Uzbekistan at least. And waiters told us the chefs are from Uzbekistan, so makes it clear why it's so good. At least the starters. So let's taste this plov. And this in Uzbekistan costs nothing, but it's really good. And it's also with mutton like this and some vegetables. So let's try this. If it's nearly as good as the one in Uzbekistan. And it is. It is really good. The characteristic taste of plov, like in Uzbekistan, and the mutton and garlic and carrots and potatoes. I think it's potatoes. I'm not sure, but it's really good. And I'm just gonna call it judging here because that's what it is. Yogurt and cucumber. Okay, it's not exactly like the Turkish one. It doesn't have any garlic in it, and it has a more mild taste. It makes the main dish more neutral. Maybe if you eat them together, like you would sometimes do in Turkey. Yeah, that's good, like that. But all in all, it does taste really good. I would give it a 9 out of 10. We also ate some Uzbek food in Riga in Latvia. And I would say they are more generous with the portions here. not only that, the price is also much lower. It's really apparent why this place is popular. They opened at 11 o'clock and by half an hour it was already full. So yeah, really good Uzbek food. So that's it for Vilnius. Now we are on the way to Druskininkai, I think it's called. And there we're going to relax, because it's important to relax when you travel a lot. We tend to forget to relax. It's equally as important. Yeah, so it's about 20 minutes left to a lookout that is between the city and the forest. And we can get a viewpoint from there. And from there we're going to the hotel. And it should be nice, because I planned it, and when I planned it, it's nice. Trust yourself, trust your instincts. Just entered the forest here, and in a moment we'll see, we will hopefully see. Oh, there it is. Oh my god, look at it. Oh, and there's nobody else like I expected, because we would drive all the way over here for lookout. Anyways, let's see it. This place is called Merkinės Observation Tower. Looks like nobody else is here, which I like. Looks like a lovely, quiet little place out in the forest, and with this lookout tower. Let's just walk up there and see the view. I'm just going to pretend like I'm not struggling at all running up the stairs. I'm a little tired now. Whoa. I actually forgot I'm afraid of heights, and it's very windy up here and cold. Oh, we made it. Wow. Real great views up from above here. It's really nice to have it all for yourself. That's not the case in more popular European countries, but apparently not in Lithuania. You can have it all for yourself, if only you are willing to drive 110 kilometers from the capital. But we were going this way anyway, so why not? Woohoo! I don't know if we're able to see down, but it's really high up. I think it's about 30 or 40 meters above the ground. Actually, as soon as I got used to the height and it's shaking the structure, it's actually really nice and quiet up here. It's like kind of peaceful. There's nothing but the nature sound, the wind, some ducks I think. Actually I can hear some chickens also. Ooh. I can see my wife all the way down there. That's very high up. We just came to Druskininkai, the city known for spas, and we are at our hotel, and in a moment we'll go up to the spa and relax for the rest of the day. So it looks like this inside the spa. Looks very cozy. It has a outdoor jacuzzi with a roof view. Nobody else is here right now, so it's really lucky. They also have a sauna here and a shower. Real nice. I got to say, this is one of the most relaxing spa experiences I've ever had. Firstly, it was sauna, and then steam bath, and then cold water, a jacuzzi, and then again. So this spa is a shared space with the whole hotel. There are no people, whole day. We have been here. We have it all for ourselves. That really does something. The privacy and the relaxation you get, it's really unmatched. I have given 60 euros for 1 day here, and that's including the spa and breakfast. And of course the room to sleep. And that's really a bargain if you ask me. And it's actually also raining a bit. It makes it even better. The jacuzzi and the cold rain, it really makes it even more relaxing. Skin also feels very soft and nice, like you don't even need all the skin products women are using. Just do this instead. Or even better, be a man. Don't have hormones. That was really nice. So now we build up an appetite, so maybe we can find some food or in the hotel? No, not in the hotel. We'll probably go outside and find something to eat. We like the Central Asian food so much that I found another Central Asian food restaurant in the city, close to the hotel. It's only 3 minutes away from here, and it is an Uzbek restaurant. The other one was Uzbek inspired, but other Asian places also combined. So it has high reviews, and I'm looking forward to eating more Uzbek food. I love Uzbek food. So here we go. So now we're here. Looks like a city center maybe, but it looks like it has a lot of stores actually, and also restaurants. And a highly rated one. This one is called Bukhara. Food looks good on the pictures, but are they in real life? Also, nice looking car with the Lithuanian flags here. Here's the place. This big yellow building. Doesn't look like that many people are inside, but some are. Cozy. Look at the lamps. Looks very traditional. I really like the vibe inside here. Also Uzbek TV on. Smells nice also. This kind of look like Samarkand. Actually, I have been to Samarkand. It's very pretty. And it starts off saying, Assalamu alaikum, my dear guest. I'm glad to welcome you here in our restaurant. Yeah, and the rest is a mix between Lithuanian and I think it's Uzbek and English. So we'll have to try to sort this menu out. So we got our first dish here. It's a pumpkin soup with, I think it's cream. I think it's cream on top and some pumpkin seeds. Feels dense. Oh, yeah, it tastes like pumpkin. A little bitter. I think I prefer lentil soup to this. It has the same color. Let's try to taste it with some bread. I think it's Uzbek bread here. A little piece of it. I'm gonna be totally honest here. It's not the best. I would give it like a 4 out of 10. It's very bitter and it tastes more like water with some pumpkin flavor to it and a little bit of cream. So maybe it's missing some salt. We'll see on the other dishes how they are. Hopefully better than this. Okay, so this is Uzbek bread, a much smaller version than the ones in Uzbekistan. The ones you get in Uzbekistan are like this big, so they probably had to make it one person portion. And this is samsa as the other place we were today, but with chicken, and it's much smaller than the other place, so I'm much less generous here. So let's try the Uzbek bread first. It's very hot. It smells good. This steaming hot. Nice and soft. Let me find, like, you have to eat it with something else, so put it on the side when the other dishes come. Samsa with chicken. Let's try to crack it up here. Smells good with the onions as well. There's the mutton one. I'll say it's pretty good. But the one with mutton was better than this one. I feel like the chicken is not as usual as the mutton one. But it does taste good. Good 7.5 out of 10. The mutton one is better. Also the pumpkin one. This is a small city, a long way away from the capital. So it's a little surprising that the prices are higher and the portions are smaller. But maybe it's because they get fewer guests. I like 4 other people here. Maybe it's also not dinner time in Lithuania, I don't know. The time is 7:15. I would say that's dinner time, isn't it? So this is lakman and mantu. If you go by the other places menu card, this is Uyghur food. This mantu is with mutton and this is with beef, some noodles with vegetables. I think we'll try the mantu first. I have tried before, but maybe this one is different. So I think I'm just going to cut it in half here. If I am able to. So like this. Ah, damn. Like this. And I think this is yogurt and this is, I don't know. So let's try it with the yogurt. Plain yogurt. And this is, I think it's tomato sauce. Yes, it's tomato sauce. The mantu is well made. It does taste good. The meat is also very good. We'll give this 8.5 out of 10. It's not like the other place we were where it was crazy good, but it's really good. Not crazy good, but really good. And this one, lakman, the Uyghur dish. Never tried this before, so let's see how this is. It's like noodles and maybe some cheese and vegetables. So first, just the noodles. This tastes very good and very different. It doesn't taste like anything I tried before. I thought it would be like Thai noodles or some Malay noodles, but it tastes nothing like that, and not like Chinese noodles either. It has like very concentrated tomato taste with pepper, squash. So it must be like a sauce they have incorporated into the spaghetti. I mean the noodles, whatever, spaghetti, same thing. So that makes it very different. So let's try the meat here. It's beef. It's a little bit chewy. It's fried meat. Does taste good. How about them both together? This is really good actually. It's very different. I will give it 9 out of 10. So this is recommended to taste this. And also the portion is bigger than the other things. So let's eat on. Also, this has some spices I have never tried before. Very unique actually. It doesn't look very special, but it has a very unique taste not found anywhere else. Went to the supermarket called Maxima and looked for some snacks, but we couldn't find anything, and that's probably for the best because I'm fat. Anyways, that's all for today. See you around. They already set it all up. I think we are the only guests in the hotel. Normally have a buffet. There was a nice salad, a cafe latte, some grape, strawberry and pear, juice water, not very good. Boiled eggs with butter, banana, yogurt, cheese and cucumbers and bread and an apple pastry. Just checked out from Goda Hotel and Spa, and now we are moving forward to Kaunas again. There are some stops on the way over there, another lookout tower to see. So we'll see that and be on our way. There's a tower at the end of the road here. We can't go with the car, so we have to walk from here. Looks like out in the... Oh, damn, there's a lot of mud here. Out in the farms here. Looks like there are no other people and have it all for ourselves again. It's a bit windy, but it's not a long walk from here, maybe 200-300 meters. It's really cold actually. The wind is blowing a lot out of the countryside here, and I'm freezing my hands off, but I don't know when I have it all for myself. It's part of the adventure. Just gonna go and run out and see if it's open. Here we are at Restuarant's tower here. It seems pretty empty. Actually, it looks really cool with the background here. Okay, it looks really cool. It says max 40. Well, we are like 2 or 3 with me. I appreciate about these countries is that they make observation towers like this free, while many other places make it paid to climb these observation towers. That's one of the cool things about visiting less popular places, and you really get to see different things and explore the country yourself and find things on the way. Like I did, I just looked at Google Maps and found all kind of different places like this one. Never seen it before. It's just beside the roads. It's easy. If you're willing to, you can see all kind of places in the world. Just not many people are willing to take the chance. Climb this massive amount of stairs. This tower seems much more secure than the other one we saw yesterday. It looks like a mix between metal and wood. And yeah, like I said, not many people are willing to come to these places. Or they aren't interested. That's much more likely that they aren't interested or don't want to research what there are in these countries. I think it's nice. And the funny part is actually usually much more cheaper to come to these places than to another city in your own country like in Denmark. Dying. Crazy views. It's a little scary. It's much higher up than the other one. And the views are equal amounts of great. Shit. I'm gonna look down. So the road is going just beside this tower, and now we're going all the way that way to Kaunas. The really great views up here. Really can't stop stating that enough, because it's really great that you have it all for yourself. We parked all the way over there. The river also looks very nice, green and lush. Yeah, so let's head down again. Ooh. That was nerve-wracking, but a good little exercise. And I did count the amount of stairs down again, and it was 300 steps. And it was 40 meters, so much higher than the other one. It's a little too much in the cold, like today it's 3 degrees Celsius, and it would be probably much better in the summer. But then again, there would be much more people in the summer. But if you don't mind that, then that's fine. But if you are like me, who don't like people, I'm just kidding, then it's fine in the winter. Something funny about this trip to Lithuania is that the weather keeps changing though. Like now it's sunny again, and the wind has just stopped suddenly. Just before that, 1 hour ago, when we were driving, it was snowing again, and we were just going to record and it stopped snowing again. So the weather keeps changing, and we are in mid-April month. A little strange, but well, it happens. Changes all the time. We are from Denmark, so it's not like we aren't used to shitty weather. So yeah. I don't know if it's appearing on the video now, but as you can see, like, it's snowing again, and I'm actually hungry again. So. We made it to this little town where we found a little cafe to drink some coffee. I think it's a spa. Looked like there was a cafe inside here. Fancy place. I'm just gonna assume this is a cafe out of the icon here. Looks very cozy. Plants and very cute little place. So they seemed like struggled a bit with English. With sign language, we managed to order a cappuccino and I think a cheesecake with brownie something. It looked pretty good. Also, this place looks real nice. From outside, it looked like an abandoned warehouse or something. We managed to get our order, and this is a cheesecake fusion with brownie and almond and cake. It looks pretty good. And our cappuccino here. Look pretty good. Cappuccino. It's not very good. It tastes like skimmed milk. Yeah. So 4 out of 10. The cake, the exciting part. Just going to slice right from. It smells really good. There's like 3 layers to it, as you can see. Cheesecake, cake, and brownie with almond. It's very sweet though, a little too sweet actually. The almond and chocolate is very protruding, but the chocolate part is very sweet, like it's very milky chocolate. I don't like it too much. The cake part, don't really notice it too much. And the cheesecake part is also very sweet. I would say it's interesting that it's 3 layers, but it's way too sweet, so I'd give it a 6 out of 10. But nice place. So if you like Instagram friendly cafes, so this is the place for you. But the cake and the coffee wasn't very good. But it was cheap. It was €6 for the cake and the coffee. Not very expensive, but I wouldn't say that it's worth it only for the food. But we were nearby, so why not? Looks like this from outside. Maybe you can understand what I said about looking like a warehouse outside. But inside looks nice. It's a spa hotel. Lots of old people inside. We are back at Kaunas and close to the hotel. But before going there, just came to Empire State Church here. But this building looks pretty cool. Let's see if it's open. Oh, it's a heavy door. Oh. Pretty cool. Very white. There should be a good sushi place around here with good reviews. They seem to really like sushi in Lithuania. We are at the outskirts of Kaunas. So let's see if it's actually good. Traffic is kind of crazy for a small town, or not so big town. It's not the capital. Alright, here we are. I actually thought it was a indoor restaurant, but it's actually just a van with sushi. Oh. So I just noticed this place actually has higher views than the sushi. I actually think we're going to order both. I ordered ebi avocado sushi, 8 pieces, and I think I'll order 1 pizza as well. So the pizza guy noticed quickly we didn't understand the menu, so he gave us an English one. And we have the one called fungi e tartufu,
Yes, sure.
the mushroom one.
Yeah, that's it?
Yeah, that's it. Oh. So it has very high reviews, this place, I saw.
Yeah. I'm working here on Sunday. It's 1 year.
Wow.
So
Is this your own place?
yeah. I hope I will keep the rating as long as possible.
5 out of 5.
Yeah.
So we got our sushi. Wow. Looks nice actually. This is avocado ebi market roll. So before we get the pizza, we'll just try this sushi. There's some soy sauce here and some wasabi and ginger. And I love ginger. I think it's caviar on top. And there's cucumber, cream cheese. Looks good. And teriyaki sauce. Wow, it's really good actually. It's very creamy and soft, which I love when the sushi is. This is a nice surprise and didn't cost as much as well. This cost €9.5 for 8 pieces, so that's actually a pretty good price. There are big pieces, so a small mouthful for me, but for normal people, big mouthful. I would give them 8.5 out of 10. So this one is our pizza, and he was very nice to let us record where it was cooking inside. It smells really good.
There it is.
Wow. Here's the sauce. Thank you.
Any napkins?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Enjoy.
You too. I mean, yeah, thank you. There's the pizza. Steaming hot. Smells really good. It's mushroom, truffle, and pesto and cheese pizza. It was actually a really nice guy. He let me record it while he was baking the pizza. Yeah. So let's see if it lives up to the review. Just take a small piece here. Oh, very soft and crispy at the same time. Has some parmesan also. Oh, that's really satisfying. The bread is really good, and the ingredient combination are really well together. And it's very savory, garlicky, pesto. It has it all. The mushroom. I don't normally like mushrooms, so it tells a lot. But in this pizza, it's really good. I would give it a 9 out of 10. Really good, really recommended, and you'll get a 5-star review from me also. Because it was nice also. The reason I'm giving it 9 out of 10 and not 10 out of 10 is because in Italy, when I was there in Bologna, they had an even better pizza than this, and it was a simple margherita pizza, but it was even more delicious than this one, and that was a 10 out of 10. Thank you for the pizza, it was really good. You live up to your name.
Thank you very much.
Have a nice day.
Nice trip.
Thank you. So that was a really nice experience. I really love it when we were supposed to eat sushi and we found a random, very well viewed pizza place. Now we'd like some dessert as always. And we'll go back to the main street where we start our first day. So now we're here back at the church square. Like they say, all places lead back to God. We are a little early here when we came first, so the store should be open at this time. So we found this French looking patisserie, some Easter things here. And we ordered 2 types of cakes. Don't worry, small slices, so we can taste 2 different things. $100 grams of this Neapolitan cake and 100 grams of this raspberry and pistachio cake. This one first because I like pistachio more. So this piece is, I don't know what it is. Some kind of dry cracker here, but let's try a proper piece here. It's a very tall cake. It's cream between the layers and some kind of berry. Don't know exactly which kind of berry. I think it's blueberry, I'm not sure. I'm gonna be honest, this is not something for me. It gives me a little nausea actually. The layers are kind of dry and hard to break apart, and the taste with cream and blueberry, I don't know, I just don't like it very much. I'll give it a 4 out of 10. Anyway, the exciting one is the pistachio with, I don't know what, I think this is cream cheese and some layers of pistachio and chocolate. This is exciting. Let's try this. Oh, see, this is much more meat. Nice piece here. Oh, this is good. And I'm totally biased here. I love pistachio. It has like a baklava kind of crunch. It has the filo dough of baklava inside. I didn't expect that. And chocolate and cream cheese and strawberry. I thought it was raspberry, but it's strawberry and pistachio. It goes really well together. It's kind of fresh and sour and sweet at the same time. I'll give this 8.5 out of 10. This piece for 2 is enough. It gives you nausea very quickly. But this is good. It also has a kind of a Nutella or hazelnut layer. So that was also unexpected. So it has like 5 different layers of taste to this cake. Very good, very complex. Look at this creepy statue. Anyways, that's all for this Lithuania trip. I would overall say that I recommend going to Lithuania if you are in a nearby country, because this is a very cheap holiday destination if you go out of season especially, and you can get a lot of high quality restaurant and cafe experiences, and yeah, if you're on a budget, it's pretty good. Nice people. If you're only in the city, 2 days are enough, but if you are like us, willing to go out of the city, rent a car, and it'll make your life much more easier. For that, I would say 4 or 5 days are enough. Like 2 days in Kaunas, 1 to 2 days in Vilnius, and then 1 to 2 days outside. You can also go north of Kaunas. There's also some places to visit. It's up to you, but overall 2 to 4 days I would say. See you around, and like and subscribe for more unusual places.